I was 5 years old and I was singing in church, and my mother was sitting in the front pew delivering words of "Precious Lord, take my hand." But I just recall that I was in this little church on Central Avenue in Cleveland, Ohio, belting out a song at 5, and it was just normal.
You are the promised kiss at springtime that makes the lonely winter seem long.
Music was going on all the time in the house. My parents had a record store, so my years growing up, you know, I spent a lot of time in the record store selling, singing, listening, daydreaming, you know, about what my future would be like, you know, in this business. I always wanted a recording career, though. At that time, I was just too young. They were looking for sincere and very serious, but I knew that I was different. I was always a little different.
My happy arms will hold you and some.
My dad was very interested always in broadcasting. He met a gentleman by the name of Reverend I.H. Gordon, and he had a morning gospel radio show. And I started going there and singing sometimes, and then I started recording a couple 45s. There were big gospel shows that would come to Cleveland. We tried to get me on them. Those times were quite a journey for me.
Grandma's hands soothe the local unwed mother.
I was in a band called The Illusions for 3 or 4 years in high school, and we were a really successful band in Cleveland. In Cleveland, rock was big, but we were first runner-up to this fabulous band called the James Gang. And that kind of set me on fire to think, okay, you know, I can really do this.
Well,
I've done many, many things in my life. 4 Juno Awards, a writing, singing career, a bit of a television, a little bit of film, a lot of shows. The Juno Award win with Dead Mouse was quite spectacular for me. It really made a change.
Drip of the raindrops when the summer shower is through. So a voice within me keeps repeating you.
I recorded Grandma's Hands, a Bill Withers tune. I recorded an old Cole Porter's tune called Night and Day. But I chose these songs because, interesting enough, through all these years that we've talked about my career, I've loved these songs. And I think that they're never too old. These would be songs that I want to sing every day, every night. Songs that mean something, that say something, that send a message out to where I come from and how I think in my life. In life, things happen. And each time that I've just fallen off a little bit, I just get up again. Yeah, I've had some bad days, you know, and I didn't feel good for a day. But I think I've really, really been lucky to have a lot of love around me. A lot of love, a lot of people, a lot of laughter. And that really keeps me going. And in return, that's what I give to people. The biggest and one of the greatest things I love is performing live. And I believe that that is one of my greatest strengths. I'm very, very lucky to have some great musicians and singers around me. But it is a great strength that I have, that I can light myself up on stage and light the stage up. And that is what I really love doing. As much as, you know, current is very important, I think feeling what you do and what you can give is more important. But at the end of the day, this truly is what I really do. And as long as I can do that, that's what I do. And I will want to record forever and ever. I thought, oh, maybe this will be the last recording or something. No, I will record just like Tony Bennett and everybody else until the day is done.